Hello parents, today we are going to do something about English language. We are going to talk about English language. A small introduction. Now this is mainly for the parents. Here at Almondas, we are following Gulmohar textbooks for some classes and Mulberry textbooks for some other classes. But we also have some supplementary reading, like easy reading series. Most of the classes have easy reading series and some of them have Robin Reader series. So today we are here to discuss about what are these readers and why we do all this. And this is for the age group from 6 years to 15 years. So we have this series. The main aim is to inculcate love of reading among children as well as introduce them to some of the treasures to be found in the English literature. This is the main aim. And books come alive only when it is read, and it is the reader who breathes life into it. So here we have got two approaches to reading. One is the extensive reading, another is the intensive. Intensive reading is the detailed reading. The textbooks, what we are saying is the intensive reading. Here we have content focus, that is the emphasis is primarily on the content, and skill focus. That means here every sentence is explained in detail. Dictionaries are encouraged to look upwards. So in intensive reading, that is the textbook reading, we encourage the child to open the dictionaries and look for the word and the other meanings, lots of other synonyms. Whereas extensive, which is non-detailed reading. Now when we are saying non-detailed reading, it is understood. It will not be emphasized like this. Every sentence is not explained. But how is this extensive reading program designed? This is very important, and that's the reason I have taken this recording. The main purpose of this easy reading books or series, what you say non-details, to be launched for the children, not to be taken lightly. It's not just the story books or just for time pass they are having it, but this is one of the most important programs for us to have this one effective. We need this extensive reading and it should be enjoyable. So the first thing is, what is this extensive reading, and what all we have introduced. The easy reading series, what are these series? They try to open up the reader the world of old classics as well as modern writings, all within their grasp. Means they can easily grasp whatever is written. The books are carefully graded into 7 levels so that students they progress gradually, and these levels begin with 250 to 300 headwords to 3,500 to 5,000 headwords by the 7th level. So many words they'll be coming across. Although the books are simplified versions of the original text works, every effort has been made to preserve the author's individuality of style and opinion. For example, if I have this one, this is the original book. If you see this Alexander Dumas, The Count of Monte Cristo is the original book, whereas we have introduced something like this, the easy reading series. But the style has been maintained, the content has been maintained, and what is the author trying to tell, even that has been maintained. These are the easy reading series with the illustrations. We have lovely pictures also inside it, and this is how it has been programmed. So all the 7 levels have been programmed in this way, and and these books bring to the reader a well-written stories. First of all, they have to know that these are the stories. Entire world knows these stories, so these are the stories they should know, which will motivate him to go on reading and give him an opportunity to increase language awareness, so that they will eventually be able to read and respond to the stylistic part of the unedited versions. No, like this later on, it should encourage him to read these unedited versions. And you see, when I talk about Alexander Dumas, it means I am also saying this writer must have written much more stories. So the emphasis is like, the period, the history behind it, and also much more stories what he must have written during his lifetime. Now, extensive reading, it involves the reading a long text, whereas in intensive it is a small paragraph or small chapter, right? So here it is a long text for enjoyment and general understanding. When I am saying enjoyment, naturally it is understood that there are no follow-ups. Follow-up activities are not taken in this. That means you are not going to ask the child to prepare question answers for that chapter 1, chapter 2 of that series. The child should have enjoyment. He should enjoy the reading part. And what is the main principal objective of this reading? When there are no questions, then what is the purpose, you must be thinking. But when we come up with an follow-up activities, it becomes boring. Again, it becomes a troublesome part for them, preparing question answers. They will not enjoy it anymore. The principal objective is to get the student reading in English and liking it. See, the main focus is on liking it. They should love reading it. That is the main idea behind it. Next is the reading should be as fast as possible and fluent. Now, the main purpose of extensive reading is to bring up the speed as fast as possible, and the fluency of the words, how to use those words properly. So we carefully design our classrooms. In our classrooms now, we have got these classroom libraries, and we have a main library, but within the classroom at least we have a set of series. What we do is keep changing a set of books every month. But that books, we always keep a track also, like who are reading, who are taking, who are not taking. So what happens, our reading hour also once a week is allotted, mainly to see, within the class timetable itself, 1 hour in a week someday, but to keep a track of the readers. Are they interested? Who is interested? Why are they not interested? So these are the things which really concerns us, because that reading, we always see that it should motivate the person. And during reading, we do not look into dictionaries, because see, the main part here in intensive, what is happening here, we are focusing or encouraging the child to look the dictionaries, right? But whereas in extensive, do not look into dictionaries. Why? Because the content, stopping to look up words, make the fluent reading difficult. So that's the reason he shouldn't stop the speed and he shouldn't stop the fluency. That's the main idea behind it. He will automatically come to know the words later on. Need not worry. The main idea is to have a flow. And then now this is the individual activity. Now in Montessori, we often use these words like individual activity, group activity. What are these? Individual means the child, that is the reader, should read individually and silently at his own pace, with his choice of day and time, whenever he likes. This shouldn't be forced. He should like it, because whenever he likes like reading, he should. Another thing is the day and time also he can choose. It can be night time, daytime. Just leave it to him. He will have the choice about. And how should the speed be? Why he should choose this, and why the reading speed is usually fast than the normal. Whereas here we don't focus on the speed. It is detailed, slow reading, because they have to understand the skill. Whereas here the focus is on reading speed, and fluency is the main part. Okay, speed and fluency both. My purpose, what is my purpose as a teacher, is only to orient the child to the goal of the program. Now I told you what is the main goal of the program: to like reading, love reading, and speed reading, and fluency in the reading. These are the main goals of the program, that is fast and fluent reading. Teacher functions as a role model of a reader for students. I become the active member of the reading, demonstrating it non-stop. So whenever I am taking up a non-detail, I demonstrate it non-stop, emphasizing on the fluency and the speed. Let the child listen to it as many times as possible throughout the month, throughout the year, no problem. Let him grasp as much as he can, and this will also motivate him to read much more other books, since he is unable to be in the classroom environment. But try to take him to the nearby libraries, or try to bring some storybooks at home, so that he can have atmosphere where this will be motivated more of books reading, especially related to that particular writer. So this is the main part I wanted to discuss before doing any non-detail. And no question answers, no follow-ups in the non-detail, not at all. And when time comes, I will tell you in what way we give an assignment, and that too at the year end. But whereas this intensive part is there, we have certain questions designed for it, and how this comprehension goes on, how the questions are designed, even that I will tell in detail as we are doing the lessons. Thank you.